Hey guys, Kieran here, and today I'm bringing you another video on Dragon Age. I know I haven't done one in a while, and I really didn't go into detail for character creation as in backgrounds, besides telling you that some of them determine specifically what race and languages that they get for some of them. Today I'm going to go more into detail of one of the three classes. Eventually, I'm going to get all the classes done and go into backgrounds, because backgrounds do determine your class. But if you want to pick your class first, I'll eliminate some background choices that you can make. What you may have noticed is I am not using boxes anymore. I do have the third box set, so I do have all three, but they made a lot of major changes when they came out with the book. One notable difference is they changed the experience. You don't need to consume so much experience to level up anymore. For the GM, on the other hand, they added a bunch of other enemies as well, and a bunch of Dragon Age Origin DLC characters such as the Architect, the Mother, Children. They added a bunch of new Darkspawn. They also give you new theme ideas as well as an Inquisition, because they waited for Inquisition to come out before they came out with this book, if you couldn't tell by the artwork. So today we're going to go over Mage class, and because they finally came out with all the sets, they changed what can do what, such as Warrior actually has access to all their weapons now, but the primary attributes are still the same, which is Cunning, Magic, and Willpower. Secondary is all the other stats. Starting health is still the same, and you have Brawling and Stabs as proficiency weapons. You have an Arcane Lance, which is pretty much a cast your ranged attack without costing any mana. So you make a Magic Arcana Lance as your roll for your 3d6s, add your magic, and +2 for your Arcana Lance, or when you hit level 11 you can extend your focus to a +3. And if you hit, it can go up to 16 yards away and inflicts 1d6 plus magic damage. What's different about this is that this Magic Lance does not go through armor like most magic, such as like Stone Fist. Magic Training, you get beginner spell from Chapter 5 Magic. Your mana points is 10 plus magic, and you sorry, you get every time you level up, you get magic plus a d6. So your starting magic is 10 plus your magic plus a d6, and every level you gain up to level 11, you get magic plus d6. Because once you hit level 11, it's pretty much your advanced tier, and it's just going to be your pure magic. And for gaining hit points, it's going to be your pure constitution, because every level you get is constitution plus a d6 until you hit that level. Every even level, you get a new spell. Every odd level, you get a new talent. Every once in a while, you get a new ability, such as a Spell Lance. You can cast Arcane Lance, and you can spend 3 stump points, and you can pretty much cast another one as long as you meet the requirements. New talent, and then level 6 you reach your specialization, which is different than in the video game if you ever played the video game. So usually it would be level 7 that you get level 6 in this, because that's when they introduced box set 2, and box set 2 went from level 6 to 10, and they had to fit a specialization in there. Now what's unique is you can take the specialization, or you can swap it out with a talent. But if you get just a regular talent, you do not get any new specialization talents. And special ruling on specializations is that you have to get trained in it, or you have to do a certain quest along the way for the GM makes you go through, like they did in Inquisition, or you get trained in Origins. You get Long Lance, it extends to 24 yards at level 7, along with a new talent. Level 8, you get the next tier in your specialization talent. So every so many levels with your specialization, you can pick, if you pick a specialization, you get the next tier, or you can swap it out with a different talent, but you can't swap a talent with a specialization talent. You get a new spell, and then level 9 new talent, and then you get a powered lance. So you can spend 2 mana to you get power lance, increases the damage of arcane lance attack by 1d6 if you spend 2 mana. And then level 10 you get your last specialization talent for the one you picked at level 6, and you get a new spell. Level 11 you get a new spell, new talent, and your mana points change to only gaining magic by your magic stat. Then you get stump bonus at level 12. Level 13 you get a new spell and a new talent. Level 14, just like in the video game, you get a new specialization. 15 you get a new spell and a new talent. 16 new specialization talent. 17 a new spell, new talent. 18 new specialization talent. Level 19 you get a new spell and a new talent. And then level 20 it's called epic magic. So for level 20 in all 3 of them, usually it adds a bonus, a +1 to when you're doing a stunts. So it says pick one type of stunt. So combat, exploration, role playing, or spells. You gain a +1 bonus to generating stunt points for that type. So I've gone over stunt points, but if you can't remember, so you have 3d6. One of them is going to look different than the rest, or you know which one is different is going to be your dragon die. So when you roll, when you get doubles, you go off of what that different die is, the dragon die, and that's how many stunt points you generate. And with level 20 mage, and if you pick spell, when you're generating spell stunt points, you get another stunt point added onto that. Or if you roll triples, you get double the dragon die +1, which is pretty handy. This is what mage does, mostly is gaining new spells and increasing arcane lance. Lots of talents. I think this is actually a more talent-based character than the others. The problem is with mage is there's not as many backgrounds for mage, because you have apostate, circle mage. They actually updated Dalish Elf where you can be a mage for being a keeper, and they also updated Talvishoth, which can be a mage now. And then there was 2 or 3 backgrounds in the 3rd box set that added mage. But compared to everything else is rogue or warrior. There's no straight up warrior background, but there is one straight up rogue, and it's a dwarf duster. Yeah, that's a mage in a nutshell. I'm sorry, I haven't actually played as a mage, so if I mess up on the arcane lance stuff, I'm sorry. It's just all new to me. The one mage I did play as only reached to level 3, but yeah. Thank you guys. I can go more in detail on some of these powers if you need me to. My next episode is going to be, I believe it is the rogue, whatever the next class is. Yeah, it'll be the rogue next. So next time, will be the rogue. Until then, still have that thirst for adventure, and see you later, adventurers.